Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Steven Gerrard is hoping Rangers can put on a show for the Czech Republic school kids in Thursday's Europa League game against Sparta Prague. After racist chanting at the Letna Stadium, UEFA ordered the next home game against the Scottish champions to be played behind closed doors. However, European football's governing body subsequently agreed to the proposal to let 10,000 kids into the Group A fixture free of charge with some adult supervision. In the pre-match press conference, Steven Gerrard went on to say, "Obviously we are responsible for making that game as good as possible, so let's hope it's a good spectacle and enjoyable game for the kids. It is certainly better than it being an empty stadium for sure, at least there will be some atmosphere." Gerrard has no concerns about coming up against another team from Czech Republic's capital following last season's trauma against Slavia Prague in the Europa League's last 16 clash at Ibrox. The Slavia Prague player was banned for 10 matches after racially abusing Glenn Kamara. Rangers striker Kemar Roof was also banned for 4 games after a high tackle on the Slavia Prague keeper, in a tie which the Czech Republic side emerged triumph. Gerrard, who has no fresh injuries from the weekend's clash against Dundee, also said, "I spoke to the majority of the players in the last couple of days and we spoke about the game. Glenn and Kemar, who were affected in the last game, are in a good place, both wanting to come and put in a performance for the team. There is no apprehension as far as I'm concerned. I've had assurances that everything's going to be fine, and for me it's about focusing on the game and preparing for the team in the best way you can. And hopefully it's going to be a real good spectacle because you have 2 good teams who need the points. So I predict it's going to be a real good game." After losing the first game to French side Lyon at Ibrox, Gerrard knows the importance of bouncing back on matchday 2 against Sparta Prague, who drew 0-0 with Brøndby in their opener. And Gerrard went on to say, "We are well aware we haven't got off to the best of starts. Losing the first game always adds a little bit of tension and pressure for the second game. The game plan is to go there and try and win, and we need a top performance to take maximum points. If we can't find that performance or result, it is important that we take something from the game, because if not, the group becomes more complicated. There is obviously less points available and it adds even more pressure." And Gerrard finished it off by saying, "I wouldn't say it's must not lose. It is not the end of the world, but it certainly adds to a lot of pressure if we don't take something from the game." So what do you guys think then? I personally agree with Gerrard. I think we just need to focus on the game, try and get maximum points that we can. I also think this could be the opportunity to go up a gear, and hopefully we can put the game to bed early. I also think it's good that Gerrard's came out and said there's no fresh injuries from the game on the weekend. I think that's always a great start for such a big game. And I also think the decision to have the 10,000 kids in the stadium is a good one. Like Gerrard said, at least there'll be some atmosphere. And I think that always helps in games like this anyway. But let me know what you think down in the comments and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.